Today's horoscope, Capricorn November 8th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With a Venus-Uranus transit today, avoid behaving erratically in your relationships. Instead, attempt to get to the root of any unrest stimulated now. You may be dealing with private matters of the heart, and should try not to make premature or rebellious decisions. People may surprise you or make changes now that can be disruptive, but nothing you can't handle. In fact, there can be interesting detours that result from missteps. With Moon-Mars tension also in play, resentments you've been nursing towards others, whether about boundaries, respect, money, or power dynamics, may reach a boiling point. Getting to the point of compromise can be a little tricky, but it's not out of reach. You like to charge forward into new territory and never look back. However, you do know that sometimes life throws curveballs at you, and you must readjust your sails to improve your path going forward. Mental Mercury just entered his pre-shadow phase. This is the period prior to an official retrograde where he slows down as he moves past the degrees he will eventually revisit. Pay attention to any warning signs that appear now because you'll have to sort out the details that spun off the tracks down the line. Do not overthink it. The pre-shadow period for the upcoming Mercury retrograde will begin today. You might mentally and emotionally struggle with your work stressors during this period. Although it could be mentally challenging, this might be the perfect time to think about what you can do to decompress from work. You may need to brush off your old coping mechanisms, like journaling after work. You could also focus on your self-care, especially after the moon enters Aquarius later on. Make sure you take care of yourself during this astrological period. Water is the order of the day. Given the present celestial atmosphere, you may be prone to urinary tract infections, or something related, if you haven't been drinking enough water. It is vital that your kidneys, the organs that cleanse your system, get plenty of this purifying substance flushing through them at this time. All the discipline you ought to have around your renal health is important to consider. You should enjoy this day very much. It's a spiritual day, and your intuitive and psychic abilities will be at a peak. Re-examine the projects and things you've been involved with in the last week or so. Listen to your inner voice, even if it doesn't make logical sense. If you write, be sure to do so today in the form of a journal or a collection of thoughts. Your most powerful insights will be at hand on a day like this. Make the most of it. The moon's return to Capricorn each month is always a valuable chance to check in and get your bearings. For much of the last 16 years, this has included an opportunity to connect with Pluto, the planet of change and transformation, and his influence. However, as this is the last visit before Pluto leaves, not to return in our lifetime, this ordinary monthly visit has taken on much more significance. It is important to pay attention to everything your intuition, instincts, and imagination are telling you. However, there's no need to overthink things, simply be aware. With Mars gone from your relationship sector and not returning until the new year, but with everything needed to remain invested, there is a chance to put more focus on matters of the heart, and especially when it comes to the past, second chances or making up for lost time. The Moon and Venus, the planet of love, are both contributing to a rise in romantic nostalgia that is set to peak over the next 2 days. Daily Planetary Overview. Today marks the beginning of the pre-shadow phase for the year's final Mercury retrograde. Think of this period as a slow, subtle buildup of energies, little nudges from the universe that start to hint at themes for the coming weeks. You might already notice small disruptions, delays, or even moments of reflection that give you a sense of what might unfold during the retrograde itself. It's like the opening scenes of a play, where the plot is starting to form. If you pay attention to these subtle clues now, you might even find ways to sidestep or prepare for the classic Mercury retrograde mix-ups in communication, travel, or planning. Have you ever experienced one of those retrograde moments where everything seemed to go awry? Well, this pre-shadow period is a chance to get a little ahead of the curve, to take note of anything that feels off, and perhaps even adjust accordingly. At work, You may face a few new hurdles that initially seem like they're blocking your progress. But don't be daunted. Think of these moments as temporary pauses that invite you to sharpen your approach. These phases come and go, allowing you to regroup and build resilience. In your personal life, too, you may feel a little uninspired or as though things have grown a bit stale with those around you. If that's the case, this is a wonderful opportunity to shake things up. Break out of your routine by organizing something out of the ordinary: a surprise dinner, a new activity, or even just a heartfelt conversation. Sometimes, all it takes is a small change to reignite that spark and bring a fresh perspective to your relationships. Have you ever had a simple outing or event that unexpectedly brightened your entire week? Feel free to share. It's amazing how small things can be so impactful. Doubts may arise, bringing unexpected complications to the surface. However, these moments of hesitation can offer valuable insights, showing you areas where you may need a little extra clarity or confidence. You may find yourself feeling more energized, but perhaps in a way that feels scattered or unfocused. Use this energy wisely and aim to avoid situations that could create tension or miscommunication with others. Recognition for your efforts is likely, but remember that collaboration and respect go a long way in ensuring that any achievements you make are lasting and harmonious. Have you ever experienced a time when working together actually brought you closer to success than going solo? Think of today as a gentle reminder that sometimes the best victories are the ones shared with others. This period may spark an adventurous urge within you, a longing to explore new places, people, or experiences. If travel is on your mind, or even a spontaneous day trip, consider following that curiosity. Sometimes, an unplanned adventure can be just what we need to recharge and rediscover our own strength and creativity. Don't hesitate to reach out, meet new people, or simply bask in the wonder of a beautiful view. These moments often bring unique, unforgettable memories and even friendships that could last a lifetime. Imagine taking a leap of faith, going on that trip, or joining that class you've always wanted to try. Could today be the day to step out of your comfort zone? It's incredible how little moments of courage can inspire us in ways we hadn't expected. This phase is also an invitation to practice balance and self-care. If you've been pushing hard at work or in your personal projects, remember to give yourself permission to unwind. Taking time to de-stress is not just a luxury, it's essential for sustaining your energy and focus. Dedicate some of your free time to activities that bring you joy and peace, whether it's a hobby, a workout, or simply relaxing with a good book. This will not only recharge your batteries but also help you stay centered on your goals. Financially, you might feel a slight pull to indulge a little, to reward yourself after all the hard work. And that's absolutely okay. Just keep an eye on your spending and ask yourself how much enjoyment you'll really get from a purchase. Investing in something meaningful, whether it's a gift for yourself or an experience, is perfectly fine as long as it aligns with your values and budget. Have you ever treated yourself to something special and found it brightened your whole week? Today's a good day to reflect on those small investments in happiness and to take stock of your spending habits. As long as your finances are in order, feel free to enjoy the fruits of your labor. As you navigate this pre-shadow phase, remember that you're gaining a deeper awareness of what lies ahead. Every challenge, pause, and moment of reflection is preparing you for a season of growth and transformation. This is your opportunity to fine-tune your path and embrace the coming weeks with a sense of readiness and positivity. If you're willing to share, I'd love to hear how you're feeling as this retrograde energy starts to unfold. What insights or intentions are emerging for you? I hope you enjoy the reading. And for more predictions, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, click the bell button next to it, and leave a comment in a video. This way, you know what is coming towards you, and how you can best prepare yourself for the upcoming day. Also, we want to thank you all so much for watching all our videos and the support, and all the new subscribers. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. Good luck!